Okay, welcome to episode 9 of our class story only leveling experiment with 327% XP. So let's go ahead and get our timer started and we will head out. So in the last episode we finished chapter 1. So that was Alderaan and the Justice. And now we are working our way towards, I guess, what's chapter 2? So I can't say that I actually remember this, but we will go out and do what it tells us to do. So what is this series about? If you haven't watched any of the other episodes, what we're trying to do is find out, one, if we could, that's the first thing I was checking, can we actually level just by doing the class stories. I think we're proving that. We're already well over the level cap. But then how fast can we do it? So we're doing 2 different series. Series 1 was let's do everything that a planet has to offer. And then series 2 was this one, which is how much can we get if we just do the class stories. Okay, so I'm thinking that one looks to be the closest. So let's do Overrun Militia. So what I did is I grabbed the heroics, and in doing so, it allows me to quick travel. So that is breaking the code, sorry. So let's travel out there. And so that way we can hopefully cut down on some of our travel time. Let's see how close that got us. Yeah, not too bad. So we will travel back over here. I think it might be on the other side of that base. So maybe that one's pretty deep into there. Not sure where it starts us. Let's do that. Let's go with... Well, first let's make sure we unlocked this. I don't see it yet. So let's get to this outpost. That way we make sure we have the travel point to the outpost. Here we go. And I'm going to go ahead and roll the dice, because I think this mission actually starts farther north. I don't think you start all the way down in there. I might be wrong. Yeah, that's pretty close. Alright, so let's go ahead and head out across the desert, I guess, here. There is another outpost there. Oh, how much out of the way is it? Okay. Well, between the travel experience, let's go ahead and we'll do that. Oh, we didn't quite get there. Oh, this is the Sarlacc pit. I remember this one. Because we're here, let's go ahead and grab the exploration experience. There we go. Now we are going to go ahead and, just in case we would have to come back here, I don't think it's too far out of the way to go ahead and get that as well. Oh, you know what? No, we're way away from where we need to be. Okay, well, since we did do that, we're going to go ahead and get this anyway. Did I click on the wrong one? I might have clicked on the wrong one. Reading the code. Alright. Let's regroup here a little bit. Okay, we unlocked that. We want missing Padawan. Yeah, I clicked the wrong one. Okay, well, not a huge, horrible thing. It did cost us a little bit of time, but we did unlock another travel point and gain some exploration XP, like 2100 or so. So, okay, that I think got us closer. So now we will head towards our actual mission. So that was a little bit of a detour, not the major plan, but like I've said in other videos, I haven't gone through and done multiple run-throughs to make this super efficient. So it's one of those that definitely I'm going to make some mistakes, and hopefully if you're watching and are trying to level yourself, you can learn from my mistakes, and that'll make you more efficient. All right, we pulled a couple different spawns here, so let's get ourselves cleaned up here a little bit. All right, and that was actually a mistake as well. It looks like the path to get there is here. So I'm thinking we're probably just going to have to go back to that outpost. So that whole experiment we're going to call a failure. And the first place I went probably would have been the quickest. So the gut instinct was right, and then we tried to get greedy and actually get more, get closer, and it ended up costing us a bit of time. So you live and you learn. The nice part is like I said, we did get the exploration XP, so it wasn't a complete waste. And as I look at the map, I think I remember what's in there. I think you go down and around like a little cliff edge, and there's like a base in the middle. As I've also said in other videos, I haven't played through the Trooper story in quite a while. I play my Trooper probably the most for in-game stuff, but I haven't been back at the beginning of the Trooper story for a while. Alright, level 50. So I usually count this as a milestone in these. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planets in, and we have already hit. Okay, yeah, I remember this now. It's not what I thought it was, but we've already hit the level that the original game ended at. So level 50. So can you level with just the class story and stay on track? Absolutely. We're so far ahead of that pace. It's not even something to worry about. Now, if it wasn't a double XP event, that's another question. Not 100% sure if we would get enough, but I think you would. There's probably people who have done just normal run-throughs of... No, we don't want to talk to you yet. So this is... I always make sure to try to finish the bonus mission, because sometimes I've had it where when you finish the class mission, you don't get a chance to finish the bonus mission. So I just escaped out of that conversation. So I'm sure there have been a lot of people who have, gone through and just run through the class. Holy cow, this exploded. Just run through the class missions without the bonus XP and without all of the double XP event and stuff going on. And I would guess that's still completely doable. Just the rates that we're gaining here, it's hard to believe that you wouldn't be able to do that. Oh, somebody's fighting back there. We should probably help them, just in case if they die it's a problem. Who is that? I should probably pay attention. Pay attention to the things that are shooting me and not looking at whoever is over there. Oh, they survived. That's good. Not sure if they could have died. Alright, here come more. Is he fixing the ship? Sure. Alright, let's see if we can knock these guys down. Oh, we missed. Thought they were going to come forward a little more. Oh, that's convenient. They came out right next to us. See if we can get a head start on them. There we go. There is a proficiency in here to increase that attack by 25%. For clearing low-level enemies, definitely nice to have. Definitely makes it quicker. Oh, we didn't fix it. We blew it up. Alright, dude, let's get out of here. I'm sure we just have to take him to the edge of the cave here. I'm not sure if I would count that as safety. But there you go. Okay, so it looks like he's back in the spaceport. So we will... That's probably the closest there. Good luck. Hope he's coming with us. We're not just leaving him out here in the desert by himself. Alright, so this little detour I didn't expect. So I thought this episode we were going to actually start Balmora. But it doesn't look like we're going to make that. Now that being said, after this, if we start Balmora, I think we'll be fine because then we can finish Balmora and also, where is he? Oh, he's down inside of our space dock. Oh, yeah, the guy did stay with us. But then after that is Quesh, and Quesh is a really, really short planet, so you can probably combine the two of those into one, and that will be fine.
Welcome back.
There we go. Okay, so this is one you do want to be careful of. It says use your ship to return to Coruscant. I think if you direct travel, like if I just clicked in here and traveled, I don't think it triggers this. So we are actually going to go back to the ship. To make sure that we trigger the mission. If it just says talk to General Garza or something like that, then we're probably fine. But I may be wrong. If I am, feel free to. So there, it actually triggered the mission. But I think if you just direct travel to the planet, it can confuse it. And so that would be my worry. I guess we could have just done it as an experiment and then gone back up to the ship if we had to, but better safe than sorry. Didn't take that much longer to load the ship. Okay, into the Senate Tower we go. Timing-wise, we're sitting pretty good. Hopefully we can get to Garza, finish this quest, and then we'll do a level XP check to see where we're at. And we should be right on track. And then hopefully this gets us back onto the planet stories, which is what we're grinding through to get the class mission XP. Although these count, these are class missions as well.
Captain.
Right. 129, a little lower than I think the last one was, but all right, there we are. So we're on to Balmora. So let's go ahead and do our check. We are level 50 with 302,331 towards our next mission or next level. All right, so for this one, it says to travel to Balmora. Let's go ahead and we're going to risk it. That's what I was worried about. Okay. So in traveling directly to the planet, we skipped a step, which is to use the holo terminal, which start a lot of these. So not a big deal. The loads don't take that long, but so we'll just hop back up here to the ship. And then while we're doing that, let's start cleaning up some of these. I don't think I was quick enough. All right, let's get this done. This will give us all of our story context that we are absolutely skipping. Let's go ahead and get rid of our Tatooine heroics because we just used those for travel. For those of you that didn't see it, we actually skipped that optional mission. It doesn't give very much experience, and you have to travel on Coruscant a long ways. So now this one we are going to use. Actually, I think we were fine when we traveled to Balmora. It put us in the corridor as well. But we'll use the door to make sure that we talk to the right person before the mission starts. Don't know where they're located. All right, so we had to load Balmora twice, but that's not horrible. But I think you start up on top because in the story for the planet, I think you have to get some kind of a vaccine or something like that to protect you on the planet. And I don't know if you can go directly to the planet anyway. I think that's what these conversations are about in here. Yeah, like if you talk to that person, I think they give you a big story about getting your vaccine before you go to the planet. We're not going to bother. We'll pretend that our amazing armor here protects us from whatever that vaccine would give us. Would be pretty annoying if you didn't do that quest if it just killed you when you got on the planet. Alright, same thing. We're going to go ahead and pick up all the heroics. Again, not because we are going to do them, but because we are going to use them hopefully to travel to areas and get us just closer. Saves us speeder rides. Okay. Find Tanovic. So where is Tanovic? He is out there. That might be a speeder ride because I don't think it's going to be any faster to do either one of those. So we'll go ahead and go out and grab the speeder for this one. Was half thinking before we came down here onto the planet of leaving my Tatooine heroic quests and then cleaning them out if we had to take a speeder ride. And that would have been more efficient. Alright. This one I think isn't too bad. I think this one does nah, maybe not. Some of the new planets, the speeder just fades out and fades back in. I think they started that with McKeb, so you didn't have to actually sit through the entire speeder ride, but I don't think Balmora does that. Yeah, so that would have been one of our heroics. That wouldn't have been a bad run. And we would have gained the exploration XP for doing it, but this won't be too bad. That wasn't a long ride, so. Alright, out we go. Nice. I love it when you level because of exploration. I don't know why, but I find it funny. So up here, I'm just... Oh, can we get this last area? Getting a little greedy, just trying to get... I don't particularly want to go all the way down in there. Alright, that got it. So just getting a little bit of extra experience. What are they? Yeah, just short of 10,000 experience for. All right. We are pretty good on timing, so hopefully we can get a couple missions knocked out on Balmora before the end of this episode. All right, what do we got? 3 relays we have to get. All right, let's go north first. I was trying to look to see if there was a logical, quick way to get all 3. This one is spread out from the other 2s. So we will just go ahead and do it. Let's see, we'll do our typical little things where we'll check to see if we get any codex entries for these guys. It doesn't look like it. Alright, so on to the mission. See if there's a bonus mission for clearing these guys. There is not. On to the next. Alright, these guys should fall pretty quick, so we'll do a quick little combat here. Nope. So what I'm checking for, and again with a little more preparation, you could probably look that kind of thing up. I was checking to see if they had a codex entry hooked to them, because those will sometimes give you a little bit of extra XP for unlocking that. But they did not. Alright. Where is that one? I think we can get there pretty directly. I think it's just right along the edge of that mountain, if I remember right. Yeah, that's the mountain, so I think we'll be alright. Don't want to go down through there if I can help it. My memory says there's a lot of enemies down in there. Yeah, I think that's the tower right up there. And we've already killed some of those. Let's see if we can aggro that one. Drag him over here. Because we have to kill these guys anyway. And so with area attacks and them being non-ranged, we can go ahead and kill them as they kind of come up on us here. So again, a little bit of extra XP. And like I said, if there was a chance that we would have gotten a codex entry. Doesn't look like it. Alright. That wasn't too bad. I think that was 3 or 4 minutes for that leg of our adventure.
You did it.
Balmora says on my list there are 5 story missions. I don't know what that means, but alright, speak to Major Tram, who is where? He is down there. That's a little base, if I remember right. I think it's directly connected to that. So the Mandalorian Terror, let's go ahead and give that a try. Otherwise, we'd have to pop up here and do the speeder ride down to there. And then across, that's actually 2 speeder rides away. I think we can just follow this road up to the base. Now, part of this base is like a 2-tiered thing. There's like an upper version and a lower version. We might come in on the upper version here, which might not be the right one. You will see. But if we do, I can't remember if it's on the Imperial side or the Republic side. There's a lift that goes between them that we could potentially take. The nice part is since we're on the upper version, and it looks like we need to go to the lower version. Even if there isn't a lift, which, yeah, it looks like there is. We probably... Oh, we just missed that one. We probably could have just bounced our way down the rocks and got there as well, but we'll stay safe. Take the lift. A little thing that's interesting here. I'm not going to talk. Listen to the jetpack. So if you notice, because you're moving on the lift, it actually plays the movement sound. So the game's coded to show that, like, anytime you're moving, your speeder is active. So if you're in a speeder and go down a lift, it'll always play that sound as if you were driving forward. So I find that interesting. Okay, I think we stay down here for this. I think you go around this way. I think this is on the lower. So I don't know how well the sound came out on the video, but the same sound that plays when you're moving forward will play if you go up and down the lifts. So that means that the code that makes the sound trigger is just based off movement. It's not necessarily based off of you driving or anything like that. Alright. Looks like we need to come up here. I'll come over here because then I won't feel bad about stealing from the area where he was doing his fighting, because that seems wrong. For the most part, I try not to take something away from somebody else. If they cleared the area, I will try to let them have the item. Alright, I don't remember this mission, but I'm going to come over and do this one first. I skipped that one because if this continues, I'm wondering if we have to go up into the Sobrick there. And if so, we'll actually be closer. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm just kind of guessing that that could be a possibility. Alright. Don't see a bonus mission kicking in, so I'm not going to go hunting these guys. Now, most likely what's going to happen is we're just going to end up going back to the mission giver. But just in case there's another leg to this mission, we want to make sure. Like if we have to go up there, now we're closer. There you go. So that was a guess. I didn't know that that was going to be true, but was rolling the dice that would be a normal way to design the encounter, that you work your way to the next area. Alright, I think we'll come up the side and go that way. Should be relatively efficient. Don't see bonus missions kicking in yet, so we'll see if anything happens here. Oh, a Sith. We'll save him for last. Alright. Since this is in here anyway, we're going to go ahead and come in here. The nice part about this is it should group them all up for us if we survive. All right, put our shield on. Yeah, they're shooting my companion, but they did group at the door. Alright, so we'll take them out first. Kill that guy. And just to keep it interesting, we'll stun him. Let our companion catch up on healing. And we should be fine. So it was a little sloppy. If you can get around a corner, you can line a sighted group. You can get them all to stack up at the doorway, and then that can make it easier to area attack them and kill them down. Looks like somebody's coming through ahead of us, so they are clearing us a path. Although they didn't get to here. That's right. One silver or gray, depending on your terminology. The strong types here. That's not too bad of a fight. Alright, I said I should probably start looting the greens just to, in case I get some earpieces or implants, the greens and the blues, so we'll do that. Alright, we're going to skip this guy, that group there. And if they chase us, fine. If they don't, fine. Oh, the droid attacked. I was gonna not area attack. I was gonna let the droid live, because he was yellow. But he went red. So. All right. See where it sends us next. Oh, we are way over. Got 2 into the fighting. All right. The nice part is we didn't actually trigger the mission, so our data should be pretty close. We did kill a few things after the timer, so let's just call this level 52. We are 44,485, but if we take out all of the kills that probably came after the yeah, there was 13,000 as we entered Sobrick. I would guess that we probably are about where we should be. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the timer. We're going to end episode number 9. Thank you so much for watching, and look forward to seeing you in the next one.